Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's spiritual insights and guidance for the week beginning the 10th of September 2018. I think I've got the dates right this week. I am coming to you from beautiful Okotoks in Alberta, Canada, and I am enjoying my last few days here in Canada before heading back to Australia. And today we actually did a 8.93 kilometre hike around the beautiful Barrier Lake. Just gorgeous. So if you haven't had a chance to check out the photos, look for the posts on my page because it's just such beautiful countryside. The mountains, the lakes, they're just gorgeous. And you know, we do have so many beautiful areas and locations in Australia. So during our summer, I'm really excited to be going on a lot more nature walks and going on more hikes. So I'll be coming home to set myself up to do that, to be better equipped to do that. What I am really interested in and what really came to my attention today was how the universe brings people together. And it's never a coincidence and it's never by chance. And so when you meet people, you know, when we say that they're like-minded, it doesn't always mean that the person that you are interacting with or that you meet thinks the same way that you do. But what you may find is that the person has the same experiences that you've had in your life or have overcome similar situations. And I believe that we are all brought together to learn and teach from people who are or have gone through what you've gone through. And through conversations today also, and we're talking about moving, and when I get back to Australia, you know, I really am going to have to start preparing to move myself, to put my own house on the market, and you know, we're moving to the island, to Phillip Island. And somebody asked me the question of, you know, do I have trouble parting with things, letting things go? And you know, there are the sentimental things that you keep, you know, like wedding photos and photos. And I guess if there are things of great value that have been gifted to you. But then when you take a step back and you look at all of the stuff that you have, it's really just stuff. It's an accumulation of things that I know even for myself that, you know, it's the bright shiny object where it's like, oh, I need to have that, I must have that. And so something that's really helped me now, and it works very well for me now, is I ask the question first. I stop myself, you know, if I think I need to have something. Because if you think about what that process is, it's a drive within you. It's a need within you. And so it's about tapping into what that need really is. Is it loneliness? Is it seeking happiness? Is it wanting to feel that, you know, rush of adrenaline or that rush of whatever that emotion may be for you? And then the question is, how can you get that in a more positive way? Or even stopping and asking the question, what is it that I need right now in this moment? What am I searching for? Because when we're reaching for something to grab, to purchase, to, you know, that we think that we have to have in order to make us happy, what is it that we're actually needing in that moment? What are we feeling? It could be loneliness, it could be emptiness. There could be that need within you to feel something within yourself. So what I do now is I ask the question, do I need this or do I want this? And if I want this, what is my reason or my driver for wanting it? What is the underlying need that I feel that I have to fulfill? And how can I fulfill that in a more loving and positive and healthy way? So if it's more love, then how can I, you know, give myself, you know, that sense of feeling loved? If it's loneliness, what is loneliness? Loneliness is a feeling of disconnection, feeling disconnected from people around you. So in those moments, some of the things that I do is I firstly will ask the question, how am I not connected? How am I not connected to self? How am I not connected to the universe in this moment? And then if I feel that I have that connection and I'm still feeling that loneliness, then I'll reach out. Well, who do I need to reach out to? Is it my family? Can I reach out and catch up with my family? Or is it my friends? And is it time? Am I overdue? I catch up with my girlfriends. So it's about getting to the bottom of the underlying emotion that is actually triggering that response to that situation, that thing, or that place that you think that you need to have in order to feel fulfilled, if I can say it. So I hope that that serves you well. All right. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Butterfly of Dreams and Visions. This is gorgeous, and I love the kyanite crystal. It's such a beautiful way of connecting it to us, to our higher self, to that inner insight, to the inner guide, clairvoyance, perception, and second sight. So on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, where is it in your life that you can bring into your workplace, your relationships, or your families, your insights? And how clear are your insights to you in this moment? The ego mind has this really great way of making you second guess yourself, to make you question everything. And so a way for you to increase your own awareness, your own perception, and your own insight is through, of course, meditation, because meditation is a way to settle the body, to settle the breath, to come back to the heart space. And it's also in doing that and shifting that focus into your heart space and to the breath, then you're kind of diverting your attention away from the ego mind, that mental mind, that voice inside your head that tells you everything negative under the sun. And when you come back to the heart center, you're actually then tapping into the deepest part of yourself, the still part of yourself. There is an energy within you, and a reservoir of energy, a well, if you like, that you can tap into, that allows you access to deep truths and insights from within yourself. And so thank you, universe, for clearing the barriers from my eyes, my ears, and my heart, so that I may have clear insight, clear hearing, and clear knowing that allows me to be a natural and clear conduit of the messages of my higher self, and so it is. Another way that you can increase your own intuition is by acknowledging each time that you actually have an insight or you have an intuitive, how many times have we said, oh, I knew that, or if only I'd listened, or I had the feeling that I should have gone left and I went right, if only I'd listened to that. And so what I'm really feeling for you over Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is to really just make a mental note or jot it in your diary each time that you receive a gut feeling or a vibe or a thought in your body and in your mind, and make a note of when you do listen to it and when you don't listen to it. And each time that you actually, it's like building that muscle, it's strengthening the muscle. And so what this is allowing you to do is to even tap in more regularly. It's like anything takes practice. You can't just go to the gym for a day and work out and expect to have muscles the next day. This is something that you actually need to build on. And so the message that's coming through to you also for that week, and just in general, is that you are highly sensitive and you are highly intuitive. But it is the voice of the mental mind that's actually overriding and drowning out those intuitive messages that you're receiving. Thursday and Friday, retreat, love this. Green, aventurine, solitude, stepping back, looking within. So much of our attention is expanded outwards. So much of our validation is expanded outwards. We're looking to other people to give us the visual cues and the verbal cues and the words that we need to hear in order for us to know that we're doing okay, in order for us to feel the love and the connection that we're wanting in our lives. And so what I'm really feeling for you on Thursday and Friday is it's time to turn that inward. It's time to actually remove yourself from the situation that you're in at this time and to really take a time out. Go and walk in nature, sit by the beach, sit by, a lake, sit even in your own quiet space, light a candle, play your own relaxing music. You can create sacred space no matter where you are. You don't always have to remove yourself physically from your family environment, but find some space within that where you can just set aside some time. Because what I'm really feeling is you're not filling up your cup. You're not actually giving your soul, your self, your body, your mind the opportunity to rejuvenate. And you're constantly in that fight or flight response of, I've got to take action, I need to be here, I need to be there, I'm running late. And so when your well is dry, I'm very inspired by the water right now. When your well runs dry, who is it? Whose responsibility is it to refill the well? It's not the responsibility of your children. It's not the responsibility of your partner. It's not the responsibility of your parents. It's not the responsibility of your employer. The only person who is actually capable of refilling your well is yourself. And if you are tapping into other people and expecting them to fill that for you, then you will find that you become even more drained and unhappier because they are not equipped to actually do that for you. Only you can do it for yourself. If it is shutting the door and putting a do not disturb sign on and saying back in 1 hour and reading your favorite book, what is it that lights you up, and how are you actually giving yourself the time to rejuvenate? So for me, I'm equal extrovert and introvert. And yes, I like to be around people, but for me, it's just as important that I actually get time away from people. I need time out to just be on my own. I need to be able to just sit. And this is what allows me the opportunity to refill my well. So for Saturday and Sunday, I love Guardian Angel has been coming up a bit. Angel light, support, blessings, and guidance. The message that I really feel is coming through for you is that sometimes we can actually get so caught up in looking for the signs of the universe, these magical inspirational signs, that we're missing the physical people that the universe is actually directing to us to be able to give us what it is that we're requiring at this time. Now, I know that's a contradiction to what we've just talked about, but this is different. What we've just talked about is if you are actively seeking outside of yourself to have somebody else give you what it is that you need, this is actually a completely different energy in that you are being sent the right people at this time to guide you and to give you the messages that you're actually asking for. If you're asking the universe for help right now and you have people that are phoning you or that you're running into down the street that you haven't seen for a while, or you're meeting new people, this is being orchestrated for you by the universe to be able to give you the support and the guidance that you're seeking at this time. Also, of course, it also relates to connecting to your guardian angels. And I, An example of this is when I was helping my sister lift heavy things upstairs. My knees were giving me so much trouble and I was exhausted. I was asking for my guardian angels to lend me their strength. Now my sister and I went back to her house 2 days ago and we had to lift some more very heavy boxes up, 1.5 flights of stairs. And my sister made the comment to me and she was like, this seems so much lighter than what it was the other day. Now, I knew in that moment, and I said to her, I said, I really do believe that, my angels, our angels, Spirit is helping us carry this weight. And she's like, they have to be because this feels so different now. And so we are always being given the support that we need in any moment of our lives. We may be able to physically see it, or it may be there in spirit form or in energetic form. And so this is a message for you that the support that you have been asking for is actually being sent to you. So it's about having the trust that the right people are coming to you at the right moment. So thank you, universe, for placing me in the perfect position with the perfect awareness so that when the support that you are sending my way arrives, I am in the right state to receive it and see it and know it, and so it is. So I hope that serves you well. I am flying on my way home. I don't want to think about it actually. I'll be doing a lot of meditating and a lot of breathing on my 2-day flight back to Australia. But I am excited to get home and see my family. On the other side of that, I'm not looking forward to leaving my family here. So there'll be a few tears, I would say, at the airport. Be kind and gentle with yourself. You deserve the very best of all that the universe has to offer you. We are the only ones that limit ourselves. Namaste, blessed be. Thank you so much. Speak to you again very soon. Have a great week.